Welcome back to Thionite Plays Xenoblade Chronicles 3. On the last episode, we made it here to the frozen, high up in the sky wasteland that is Captocorn Peak. And we are going to continue on our quest today by hopefully, maybe even getting to Colony Omega.
You say we'll find Colony Omega here?
Yeah, the colony I was at with Miyabi.
That is the goal for today, as Noah and Mio desire. Well, mostly Mio at this point, but we are totally going to make a concerted effort to get over there. I don't know how far away it is. We have a yellow exclamation mark, so hopefully we can get to somewhere close today. I don't know what those two question marks act. Oh, don't jump off the edge yet. I thought that was, a simple just walk over to that chest, but it is on an outcropping. We are going to get that chest because I am extremely curious. Well, if we can get that chest before we can activate that cutscene, that would be ideal. I did a tiny bit of team reorganization. I didn't do any reorganization of like the classes or anything like that. All I focused on was some moveset reorganization. I have been making do without a topple art for far too long, so I have put a topple art on two people. I believe I put Shield Bash on Noah and Senna. I'm pretty sure we have topple coverage now, so we can actually do the break topple and the dazes and everything else if we need to. And I replaced Riku and Manana for Izzard because Izzard is just my go-to hero. He is just fantastic. Anyway, enough of my rambling. We have had enough of side quests, and I know everyone wants main quests. Oh, Napon. You know what that means? The second that this cutscene is done, we get some stones. Heck yeah, stones. Place your bets on what color it'll be.
It's so cold I might fall over. Should we take a breather?
Sounds good.
The cold of the Highlands is no joke. It would definitely be a good idea to rest up.
How about that spot over there?
Yeah, that looks good. Let's go.
Oh, I'm freezing. Mio, aren't you cold? This is still bearable for me. I guess you hate the cold, Uni? I've been craving some downtime. I was getting kind of sleepy.
Mio, can you tell us more about Colony Omega? I've had glimpses when we interlink, but what does it all mean?
Right. I'll try. Sana, is that okay? May I?
Yeah. I don't see a problem with that. You can tell them.
"5 years ago, the three of us were foot soldiers in Colony Theta. One day, with no reason given, we were transferred to Colony Omega. We didn't fight. Rather, we were subject to daily examinations for no clear reason. Then one day, there was an accident. Mia, B.
Just wait. Mio, take this. I'm giving you my whole self. So please, live life in my stead.
Miyabi.
Thank you. Miyabi! I couldn't do a thing. I wasn't any use. None at all.
Senna. Miyabi was a hero. All that an officer ought to be. She put it in here, and she gave it to me. Truly a hero. I decided I'll find it for myself. I'll leave my mark on others and the world. This lifetime that Miyabi gave to me, I'll use it well. Regret all you want, but the past can never be changed. But you can change who you are in the present. If I was stronger then, like now, I might have been able to save everyone. Is it wrong to think that?
Not at all. I feel you. I know I wish I'd been stronger back then.
So yeah, I want to go back there with that in mind. And now I have the chance.
Mio, what kind of colony is this Omega? I never even knew it existed.
Yeah. Our side didn't know about it either.
We've got, what, 23 Acnean colonies in all? They go up to Psy.
Good intel.
Hey now! Don't go lumping me in with Lance. I took my education seriously.
Ah, shut up. Don't flatter yourself.
Colony Omega was an independent entity. It never engaged. The name it used was Agnian, but even that wasn't the whole truth. Omega's administrator was the Mobius Y. He was performing some kind of experiment there, using us as guinea pigs. I don't know what he was doing. M wasn't briefed on it either. All I can remember is that oddly glowing violet flame clock.
A colony that doesn't fight.
Never knew that was even a thing.
Wise restored it now. Colony Omega, I mean.
You know this from M?
Senna, anything to add?
I don't really know much about it. The accident happened pretty soon after we were moved.
I see.
Omega's existence, the tests, it was all Y. That's just the Mobius he is.
Do share.
Mimi, remember? Didn't we see the same color on Ethel and Kamaravi's Veronicus? I could be wrong.
No, you're spot on. Good call, Senna. I didn't think of that at all.
Really?
Ethel and Kamaravi had their lives taken. And in that accident, so were the whole colonies. Most likely, Y was running experiments that could potentially prove fatal to us soldiers.
And now that the colony's back, you're thinking Miyabi's still in there?
Yeah. That's why I have to go. To end this. He's toys with our lives as he pleases for long enough.
Exactly. I'm with you. Let me go too.
We're all going, I thought. Right?
Yeah, obviously. Let's go, Mio. To Colony Omega.
Everyone, thank you. This time, I'll do the saving.
The brilliance doth please. For ceaseless eons, we Mobius have abidden apace with this world. Yet with drawn-out abiding, many lost sight of the pith thereof, dissipating slowly as doth the world. The brilliance of life is exigent, more dazzling than now. If we wish to save the world.
I have many questions. What was the experiment that Y was running? Why did it destroy and end the lives of all of the soldiers? And so many more besides, and I imagine we will find answers as soon as we talk to Momama, because Momama has all answers. We've come on behalf of Shil. Did she give you a stone? We're here to take it back to her. Stone? Oh, stone is lost. Oh, what? Momama was sleeping in tall tree and it fall down, never again to be seen. Friends can tell this to Shil. We can, but is it okay to go without taking a stone back? It annoying hassle, so is okay. Shil is majorly serious Napon, so probably she'd get angry. Oh well. Right. We'll just go tell her then.
We've made some new friends.
Is that something that you would count as a friendly introduction? Colony Omega just up ahead. Oh, that is very good for us. Like I said, Momama is omniscient. Momama stopped by hoping to make sales of goods, but tragically no one play ball. Sad state of affairs.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Yeah, they are. What do you have? Hello, look at shop.
Should try and be thrifty.
All common level stuff. Hyper protectors. If I was, in any way, shape, or form cognizant of my accessories, that might be helpful, but I am not, and ergo, I will not. Oh, lovely gossip. There's always one. Still stubborn enough to stay here, but surely end up dead snow pond out in chilly cold. Meh. Fluffy Napon not weak against cold. Fluff, fur, and feathers keep out chill. Snow. Alright, something tells me we won't have another chance to talk about stuff in a convenient manner, so we'll just have one little rest and one little discussion. We'll wake up Uni, and then we can talk about the snow, because it would be a poor decision to talk about the snow in Danag Desert if we were to forget about this and then be like, oh, right, we have to talk about snow in the desert.
Hey, so can we talk?
Snow's so pretty. I love it so much. Yeah, no. It's cold and it can freeze your ass off. Give me a sunny beach any day. Really, I much prefer it to the heat myself. Yeah, because you hate nice things, innit? Remember you and all like, ugh, it's so hot, I'm gonna melt into a pancake. I said no such thing. Oh yeah, I distinctly remember it. No more, someone kill me now. I did not. Oh, that's right, now I remember. When you're feeling cold, you have to try and move your body. Nope, no way. I've already gone on to the defensive. Gonna stay bundled up, thanks. Come on, just shout yourself warm. Yeah, right, and I suppose Mio could have just yelled herself cool, huh? I just struggle with the heat, alright? Honesty's a virtue, love. I'll never hear the end of this, will I? Noah, what's this all about? Beats me. Trust me, Mio, the heat will get even worse now that you have long hair. The second it gets wet, it feels like you've added like 50 pounds, and, you know, if it gets cold, and then it gets really hot, and it's just an atrocious mess to deal with. Anyway, let's move on. The lovely nighttime. Do we want to deal with this in the middle of the night? I'm sure by the time we actually get to somewhere significant, it'll be the middle of the day.
Colony Omega is somewhere around here, right?
Not to worry, just stick to the plan.
Why would you interrupt? Sagittarius, go away. If you were Agnian Levnesses, it would help. But right now, I don't need Kavesi stuff. I need, like, Tetsudo cannons and, you know, Avis spheres. Anyway, Colony Omega.
No way. It really is Colony Omega.
Yeah, that's it.
Miyabi.
Well, here we go, and here we are. Oh, and look at that. It seems like they've rolled out
I don't suppose they'll let us past.
the welcome mat.
There's only one way to Omega, and it's through them.
Well, you know, that's what we get for trying to interfere with a colony still operated and controlled by Mobius. Let's put an end to that.
We seem to have been discovered.
Ooh, lots of Agnian and Kavesi troops. That is definitely something to notice. Because you don't just have Agnian duo blades, you have Kavesi rescuers and snipers as well. But I suppose that only reinforces the fact that Mio said that it was only operating by an Agnian name, Colony Omega, but it wasn't necessarily an Agnian colony. And this proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt, considering that there are Kavesi troops. So, I suppose there's only one thing to do. Beat 5 more troops, because these are just blockers, rescuers, scouts, snipers, medics. Let's start with the medic first. Sniper next. Do we have any other healers? I don't think so. 5 out of 8? Yeah, these being 9 levels below us, excuse me, are relatively easy to fight. But something tells me that they're unfortunately throwing the fodder at us before anything else. Probably in an attempt to wear us down, but we are Ouroboros. It's not going to work out that easily for them.
Wait a sec.
They're a mixed unit. But that's just not possible.
Possible or not, it's what we've got to deal with right now. We'll just have to adapt.
Unusual. They might be stretched thin.
Huh?
If it's like Mio said, and they've been running an experiment out of Omega,
These soldiers are evidently one of the results.
Kevis and Agnes. What kind of experiment could involve both of them?
I don't know. But I do know the answer lies ahead. Hey, let's aim for the flame clock. We're sure to learn something there.
While it would be easy to go and do the flame clock right now, I'm gonna rest until morning because something tells me...
Do we have any snacks?
We just got finished done with the previous rest stop like 4 minutes back, but right now... Wait, discuss? Level up? Gems? Oh, I don't... Well, we can clean our clothes, and then that'll be, you know, enough to get us to daytime. Perfect. The sun is rising, and it's shining, and it's real nice, and now that they were patient enough to allow us to, spend several hours camped right beneath the outcropping underneath their colony, we are more than ready and willing to take this face forward right in the front. More enemies to fight. Lovely. Can we just, another set of mixed units. But considering this looks like the same kind of composition. Vanguard, Rescuer. Go for the Rescuer first. That should help. Oh, something tells me that having 3 healers is going to be integral to the upcoming fights, because we are not going to be able to assault a Consul's colony. Such a strange colony without a fight. So, since this is essentially the same fight as the previous one, let me just sweep this under the rug, and like we'll meet back up when this is done.
Mwamba?
Hacked.
They've been reborn?
No, if that was the case, wouldn't they be way younger? Mwamba looks like he did this term.
Mwamba! It's me! Lance! You know me! Stop it! Mwamba!
And now Kamaravi? What's going on?
This melody.
Miyabi!
It's Miyabi? Why?
So that's why.
Miyabi! It's me, Senna, your friend! We came to save you! You don't have to fight for him anymore! So stop and come along with us!
Save thy breath. The Revenants neither remember nor feel. Only the instinct to fight tooth and nail for survival. Normally, they would undergo basic conditioning in a cradle prior to being awoken, as you all once did. They would fight for 10 years before returning to Her Majesty.
What a piece of work.
These younglings, they live for the sole purpose of battle. They are just as you are.
You're full of it. Our memories and feelings, they define us. They dictate who we are. When you take all of that away...
'Tis a phantasm. Fundamentally, memories and feelings are but tacked on extras, an afterthought.
Tacked on? Cut the crap!
Oh, they are as sheep. You are simply deceiving yourselves, wishing to divine some meaning from something that is devoid of it.
Why are you doing this? What's your goal?
Merely the betterment of life for Mobius.
What?
For such is Zed's humble desire.
Zed!
It is Zed who wove the fabric of this world. Consequently, we who are his avatars enjoy powers beyond mortal ken.
Mobius are Zed's avatars.
The gift I was imparted is the creation of flame clocks. Must I say more? I hold the life of every soldier in the very palm of my hand. Indeed, the flame clocks. They are part of my very being. Ethel and Kamaravi's flame clocks. Those were some of my finest work. Did they not thrill you? The ebb and flow of their lives. Then did it strike me. Like unto a flame, human life also doth glow and glimmer brightest just afore it is quenched. And hence, there can be no greater nourishment. Indeed, this flame clock is therefore my proudest creation. The final year, when life is at its most dazzling. A clock that gives rise to a sublime instant. 'Tis a flame clock most radiant.
Final year. So that's it. Mwamba and Kamaravi, you brought them back close to their homecoming.
Why? This is all kinds of screwed up. I've never met anyone I wanted to punch more.
Yeah. Even for Mobius, he takes the biscuit.
What is the matter? Proceed with the killing. Let your function be fulfilled and kill. And I shall raise you up as many times as needed, with my flame clock ablaze.
He's mad.
Come, come! Let mine eyes feast upon the brilliance of your lives! Here, anon!
Well, we have our answer as to the experiments that Colony Omega and Y were perpetrating. But now is not the time to give any more thought than that, because we are in a fight with Mwamba, Hacked, Kamaravi, and Miyabi. Lots of people. I got all four, right? I'm focusing on the fight. Normally, I would recommend fighting any and all healers of the group, and in this case, that would absolutely be Miyabi. But contrary to what you might expect, Miyabi has quite a lot of health. She actually has more health than Mwamba and Hacked do combined. So I definitely recommend in this fight to go and aim for Hacked and Mwamba first, because compared to the likes of Miyabi and Kamaravi, they are essentially grunts. They are no different in comparison than Kivesi snipers and Agnian duo blades. Because, yeah, Mwamba has a gun, so he's a sniper, and I think Hacked's a defender, so yeah. Even the game wants us to autofocus down on them, so we absolutely will. When it comes to Kamaravi and Miyabi, though, can we, wow. We're doing this entire fight without focusing our attacks all at one person. That is definitely says something about this fight. This fight may seem hard, but it's not as hard as you might think. Especially because of the choice of opponents. Miyabi obviously is a healer and does not have an extremely high damage output. The only one that I would recommend being somewhat wary of is Kamaravi, and most of his arts will be single target arts, so you don't have to worry overly much about them. As long as you're on point when it comes to your healing ability, you should be easily skilled enough to not fall to his giant flaming trident lance. Either way, Hacked's almost done, and that's good for us. Now that those two are out of the way, I do want to focus on Miyabi, because Miyabi's big thing is granting debuffs to us and buffs to Kamaravi. So that's definitely something we want to deal with right away. And even though Miyabi is going down rather quickly in comparison, it's almost certainly because... Oh, right. Glitter Song Melody or something like that? Okay, yeah. Even though she technically has more HP than you might expect, her defenses as a healer are rather minimal, so... With Kamaravi defeated, we have won with little effort. Very good.
Oh, Mwamba, when did you get so strong?
Kamaravi too. The last time we fought, he was in a Pharaonis. But he seems to be even more driven this time round. Sparks! Is this their fight or flight instinct?
Poor Miyabi.
They're strong, all right. But that's all they are.
Huh?
The melody Miyabi used to play, it wasn't like this. There's no way it was ever this sad.
So then,
Yeah. They're hollow. There's no will behind their actions. It's not our old friends that we're fighting here. It's something else.
An astute observation, yes. It is so. Owing to the basic conditioning being lacking, their psyches are rather unstable. The melody you hear serves to prop them up. An Offseer conveys peace to their cohorts. They enable them to realize dreams. That is what I focused my efforts on, and iterated.
That's wrong! You can't use the Offseers!
Au contraire, au contraire. Behold for thyself. The mental instability is assuaged, and their movements adhere to the base specifications. Certainly, there is no will behind it, but will is an undesired side effect.
evil. You can't do this. Not to me, Abby. Not to our off-seeing rights. How dare you use them to your own ends?
That's a good tune. A Chris original?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Maybe I'll pinch it as well.
You've got your own tunes, Noah. Those are just as good. Wonderful, I'd say.
Really? I only tweaked a few notes in a score from my previous colony.
It's not the notes that matter. It's the feelings you imbue them with.
Feelings?
Raw emotion. It resonates.
Mio! It's feelings!
Feelings?
It's the Offseer melody we've been playing. We just need to play it again now. She's an Offseer too. I know for sure it'll reach her.
Of course, yeah. Our melody. Just like always.
Yeah.
Understood. I'm taking the lead. You follow.
Noah, Mio, what are you...
Wow. Good thinking, you two.
Huh?
I'm saying this might actually work. Come on, guys. Defend. Lance. Senna.
All right.
Sure thing. Ah!
What in the...
Me, Abby? Hear me? It's me. Mio. Remember? That day, when you first explained to me the purpose of an Offseer. Softly. That fateful day, when the lights of life danced into the sky. So high. Ever since that day, I've done my best. To play that melody you trusted me with. Me, Abby, you gave me newfound life back then. Now, let it be my turn.
Mio. Help me.
Just wait, me, Abby. I'll be with you soon.
Mio.
Mio.
Huh? How can this be? Their memories, their minds ought to have all been scoured clean!
Why? An Offseer's melody. It's more than a sequence of notes. It is shaped by feelings. Those of the player and of the ones being played for. All I did was shape the feeling Miyabi passed to me. And play my heart out.
Inconceivable. You were able to override Zed's precepts? No Ouroboros should command that sort of power! The Sword of the End. That's what's behind this reprehensible act. Well then, I shall just have to ascertain the matter.
Oh, Spark! He's coming!
Now he steps in.
He's even chunkier than that K guy.
That is a lot of junk.
Noah! Mia! Come on!
Yeah, take him down. Then we can free the colony.
Since you felt no longer bound by the flame clocks, my Mobius power certainly holds no sway over you. Oh no! At this late hour, I will bring my mind, spirit, and flesh to bear, and batter you all into oblivion! Come! 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 May the bloody sport commence!
Unlike the power of Chonk, the power of Chunk has no strength behind it. We are now fighting Mobius Y, and we are starting off rather strong by inflicting break. That is the segue I needed to talk about his resistances. He has a 90% immunity or resistance to break. So unfortunately we weren't able to capitalize, but that's fine. In terms of other resistances, he actually only has an 85% resistance to ether debuffs, but he has an immunity to physical debuffs, knockback, and blowdown. So your only chances of inflicting any kind of debuffs are going to be the physical ones. Ooh, we got that topple. We finally are able to make full use of the fact that we put a topple and a Days Art on. Absolutely incredible. But Mobius Y, he is a rather dangerous Mobius because he is a very hard hitting. One of his moves, as he is showing off, is Body Trap. Body Trap is a single target mover. He scoops up a single opponent and immobilizes them for a brief time, as you saw, and then he will throw whoever he picked up, inflicting blowdown, and it is a rather powerful move, all things considered. You know, Tyon was knocked out because of that move, so very dangerous. Show me another move, Wobius Y? No. His auto attacks are also something to be aware of because he does them rather quickly, and they are not a weak thing. Impact Quake. Oh, that was another one. He's going to slam his fist into a single target. It is a single target move, and it will deal moderate damage on top of inflicting topple. So if they weren't in their Ouroboros form, it would have been much worse off. Show me more moves, Mobius Y. I'm pretty sure he only has 2 other moves that I will talk about as he shows them off. But aside from that, because he only has 4 arts, he's not the most diverse of attackers. He's hard hitting, but not really anything beyond that. Or at the very least, not in terms of like the first phase when he's not done his enraged state. Once he gets below half health, that's going to be a different story most likely, but before then, not much to worry about. Senna, you need to survive, Senna. That's what you need to do. Oh, give me the one random buff. That was one of the moves that I swapped onto Mio. Getting one random buff, I think, is not a bad trade-off. You know what? While we have the level 3 interlink, let's get this chain attack going, because that will give us a little bit of damage to work with going into this. It won't be an extreme amount of damage. I'm not looking for this particular chain attack to do massive amounts of damage. Who do we got? Let's do Mio? No, let's do Tyon. Can we get the break? If we can get break going, 90% resistance is a difficult barrier to overcome, but if you can manage it, it is quite good. Especially if you can manage to work it into a chain attack, because that is just more opportunity to work with. And that is definitely something we need. Death of 1,000 cuts. Hopefully by the time the next chain attack rolls around, we will be in a much better position in terms of his health. Although, considering how chunky he is, he naturally has a lot of HP. I'm not sure of the exact amount. I never know the exact amount of HP, but it is quite a large amount. Limits unbound. Let's stick with... Actually, we'll do... Yeah. Let's do... What's-his-face? Izzard first, and then we'll do Tyon. Izzard won't get beyond 100, and then Tyon can hopefully maybe get that break going again. We get the break. That is very good for us in the future. 182. We don't get a lot of fighting outside, well, in this particular chain attack. It was intentional going into this chain attack with only 2 Ouroboros orders, but we didn't need a lot of extra damage going into this because the fight is nowhere near over yet. Mobius Y is a very bulky boy. 500,000, not a terrible amount of HP. But now that we're in the fight, we can, I suppose I can talk for a tiny bit, as long as I don't get distracted, about the experiments that Y was running. He was doing experimentation into the life expectancy, the term limits of Agnians and Kevesi, which is the reason why there were Agnian and Kevesi troops in the colony. It's entirely because that the term limit is not specific to one continent or the other. So that's why he had both. And as he himself said, his power is entirely revolving around the creation of flame clocks. So every Mobius that we've encountered thus far has had some kind of specific power. It's like Mobius J, Yorin, he can make those mud puppets, and then X had those power canceling abilities, as she demonstrated in the fight with Colony 5. I think briefly she showed that off. That fight wasn't as in-depth as this one. But Mobius Y is entirely focused on the flame clocks and as a more general thing, the lifespan, the terms of all of the people. Okay, we're nearly approaching the halfway mark. Hopefully our interlink is doing rather well, and our HP is also doing rather well, except for Uni, but that's fine. Can we get break arts, please? If we could get more break... Oh, thank you so much, Ty, and you literally read my mind on that. Can someone get the topple? If we can get another chain attack going... Oh, I probably should have saved that art. Can we get a chain attack? Come on, chain attack. Okay, I think we just barely managed to squeeze in that chain attack with the break still going. He is fantastic. Now we can do Izzard. We can start this off rather strong. Who has a topple art? Noah has a topple art. Okay, so we do need some healing, but let's get stronger support going at the start. Go with, yeah, Glitter Stream and Cross Impact. That will do the power charge buff for us, which is very good. Let's do Razor Wind. We definitely need as much healing as possible. Oh, I'm glad Uni and Senna are the ones in that healing circle. That will help immensely in the time between. War of Attrition. We can get these discs going, which would be very good for us. Getting Izzards out of the way first is not a terrible thing. Let's do... Who is an attacker? Let's do Senna. Yeah, 80% chance to have unblockable attacks is fine by me. Go for that topple. Fantastic. He does not have any resistances towards any debuff beyond break, so he's completely unresistant towards stuff like a launch and topple and daze and anything like that. So you are good to go if you can just get that break. Bombshell Blitz, that's very good. I believe I put a launch art on Senna. And then Mio Oh, I should have saved Mio's art, but that's fine. Right, Brave Assault, bypass defenses, that's fine by me. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. This is not going to be the biggest of chain attacks in terms of damage, but it'll be fine. Go for... Yeah, definitely want that power charge on Mio. 54. Ah, right. Okay, this will be fine. We can do Noah. Can we get physical defense down? That's not going to work. Daze. Do we want Daze? We don't have a burst art, so I don't want to do Daze. Yeah, no effect. He is completely immune to physical defense debuffs. So let's do the launch while he's toppled. Fantastic. That's good. Unfortunately, I don't think we have a smash art to work with, but that's all right. As long as we get a little bit of a break between his attacks, any way you can stall out his attacks is for the best. Unfortunately, we don't get Mio, so we have to use lands, but that's fine. Do we have Oriole on this one? We do. Lands, do you have any buffs? No. Okay. Well, then grant some buffs to yourself and to everyone else. Defense up. That's not bad for everyone around. And then Izzard will definitely do it above 100. So let's just go. Let's do Uni. Oh, Uni has a smash art. That's even better. Completely forgot about. Oh, that is nice. That is a good thing that I noticed that. And then Tyon, if we're extremely lucky, we can get another break with Tyon. Resisted. But that's pretty much what I expected. That's fine. Tyrant Wave. Give me all of that power, lands. Okay, this fight is going rather well. If we can get another chain attack after this one, because there's no way that this chain attack is going to be the finishing chain attack. Mio, go for cross impact. Yeah, go for cross impact again. Okay, that should get us up to 94. That's good. And Tyon, we have another chance for that break. Can we get it? We can. Ooh, that is helpful. That is quite helpful. Hopefully we will be able to do the next chain attack, because I am fairly confident in saying that if we got another chain attack, we could easily defeat Y. Get the incredible punching going, lands. Demon Punisher. A very apt move in this fight. He's just standing there and taking it like the beast that he is. That does a lot of damage. I honestly did a lot more damage than I was expecting us to do. But that's fine. Oh, what was that? Tyrant Shout? I think it was. It's basically him. Oh, nice. Got the topple. He charges up and grants us a rather significant, moderately significant buff to his resistances. So it's not super important, but you definitely want to be aware that once he uses that particular move, he will have increased resistances, which is already not really a concern because he's immune to it regardless. We probably won't even get a chance to do the chain attack. Show off your last move, come on. It's basically, there it is, Mobius Dominion. Defenders, I believe that was what it said. It basically shackles your defenders. So if you got that, consider swapping to your defenders to free them up. But if you're good with the strategy, you can draw out a victory.
Noah, it's time! Quick, set them all free!
Cut the flame clock, now!
A creditable effort, Ouroboros. Reviving their memories is no small feat. And how scintillating a display. Now, take that brilliance in hand, and spread it wide, and in so doing, illuminate the world therewith. I shall be watching, eagerly.
He got away.
Miyabi.
Miyabi.
I've been listening all along. The melody you've been playing every day since then.
Yeah. Miyabi, thanks to you. I sent on so many voices to so many others. And I'm not done yet. I'll keep going.
It was a gorgeous melody. Yours. And
Noah. Nice to meet you, I guess. Though I already feel like I know you.
Noah, huh? Yours was very beautiful. Just like Mio's.
I owe it to this.
No, you hold on to that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll wash it. It'll be as good as new.
Dummy, that's not what she was trying to say at all.
Wait, why am I...
Right?
From me to Mio. And from her to you. The feeling is passed on. Until you can make your voice truly heard. Please, keep it with you. Yeah?
I will. If that's how you feel, I'll be more than happy to keep using it.
Take care then. Mio?
Huh?
You've become the greatest Offseer I've ever seen.
Oh, there's still room to grow. But at least I found my stride. Since I'm not alone.
Could I, come with you?
Of course. You're back, Miyabi.
We really missed you.
Thank you. Mio. Senna.
We can't do anything about this now, but we can't forget about Kamuravi and the others. Yeah, they must be pretty bamboozled. There is that, but also they're supposed to be dead. Even if they wake up, they can't go back to their own colonies. Should we discuss this with Travis then? If they were in the city, we don't have to worry about them bumping into any old friends. And Mobius wouldn't be able to mess with them too easily either. Alright then. Hey, how are things? We actually wanted to talk to you, if that's okay. More ridiculous tech, eh? Oof. We destroyed their flame clock, so we shouldn't have to worry about the colony. But on the other hand... Right. What comes next for your friends is a completely different matter. I get it. I'll send some guys over as soon as I get the chance. There's a crew on a scavenger mission close by, actually. Thanks. That's a big help, Travis. We are planning on going to the Cloud Keep next. Gotcha. Worried about something? Just wondering if they'll know to see the city people as allies. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was a weird thing to say. Anyway, we made it this far, so let's hurry to the Cloud Keep. And hurry we shall, but not in this episode, because our quest for today is complete. Side story Mio. The party destroyed Colony Omega's flame clock, freeing Miyabi, Wamba, and all the other soldiers who were stationed there. And coincidentally,
I can't believe this is really happening.
We unlocked a new hero, the Troubadour Miyabi, whose class inheritor is obviously Mio. That is correct. We have Miyabi in the party now. And of course, obviously from completing this quest, we have broken Mio's class limits. She can get up to level 20. But Miyabi's class, we are swapping topics at light speed. She is a healer, a unique healer that can speed up allies' art recharge speed. Their talent art fully recharges every art of her. Wait, okay, reset. Miyabi's talent art will fully recharge the art of every other ally. So whenever you use Miyabi's talent art, all of the arts of all of your allies will be recharged fully. That's what they're trying to say. But the burst combo. Oh, we are finally getting this tutorial. While an enemy is dazed, hit them with an art that has the burst reaction to purge their rage status and increase the number of items they'll drop. Yes, I can talk more about that in an actual practical application, but purging rage status. When enemies become enraged, when their health bar drops below half, their attacks get stronger. You can use the ZL and the left D-pad button to set the party on burst combo route. I can show, I can show this off much better in an actual fight. And completing this, if you get burst on an enemy, you'll get rid of the enraged status, which I haven't been able to reliably show off before now because we've only been able to do bursts, arts, effects in Ouroboros level 3 forms. So not the most consistent of techniques.
We've made some new friends.
Anyway, there is now a third question mark on the map, and there's 2 more in this direction, but we're going to deal with them and the consequences of our actions by freeing Colony Omega in the next episode. So whether you guys watched for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Later.